Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of the Straight Line Podcast. My name is Jeremy Maartens, and today I'm going to be here discussing with you guys Eastside Crits, this coming event on Sunday, as well as the events for the rest of the year. And then unfortunately, before I get too carried away and talking about Eastside Crits, I have to start this podcast off with some bad news that Race for Victory, Satellite Classic, and the Maxwell Classic for this year 2023 have been cancelled. So unfortunately, those are relatively big events in South African cycling, but due to unforeseen circumstances, the race organizers have had to cancel them. So hopefully in 2024 we'll see those events again. Yeah, mass participation events are important in South African cycling. But from my perspective, my point of view, I'm more concerned about the racing side. So let's get on to it. Eastside Crits, this coming Sunday, 20th of August. I made a comment the other day about the pretty cuck weather we had last time. Double checked the weather forecast, and it seems like we're going to have a good day on Sunday. Definitely nothing like we had last time. Right, let's get into the racing. We're going to run 4 categories again: a C category, a B category, a ladies category, and a category. Your C category, you guys are going to race a 6-lap scratch race. What that means is it'll be a six laps around the 3.2 kilometer circuit. No points, not anything special. Now, who can ride or who should ride in this category? I'm looking more towards your master riders, riders who don't really race with your VAs and your VBs on a regular basis. This category is for you. Also, your open-seated riders, guys who typically don't race in the license section at the races, your A's, your B's, and your C's. I think will be a good introduction to you. Just a benchmark for you guys to get understanding on. The C category average speed is typically between 35 to 39 kilometers an hour. So if you feel this is within what you can do, this is definitely your category. And then what you're also going to do on this event, which we did last time, during the time slot of the C category, we're going to run a category for kids. Now, kids vary ages 10, 11, 12, or 13-year-old, boys and girls. They will start about a minute or two after the C category riders. They will race on the same circuit, but they will only do between 2 and 3 laps, depending on the numbers that we have in the morning. So if you do have a child and your child wants to get into racing and you would like to get your child involved into racing, come to this event. It's a closed circuit, smooth roads, they are never far from you, and it's a lap race. I think it's a brilliant opportunity for kids to come race with their peers, race in a safe environment, and you parents, you can get to see your child's never far from you. I know when my daughter, who's currently 5 years old now, if she decides she wants to get into racing, this is definitely the type of thing that I'm going to get her started in. Fun rides is not really conducive to youngsters. This is the perfect place for them. Righto. Next up, the B category. The B category of late has proven to be a very competitive field. Now, the B category, I would say, under 17 boys, your VAs, VBs, VCs. The last few events, the groups have been pretty good. Last event we had 30, weather conditions were poor, but the ones before that, close on 50 riders. It's an 8-lap scratch race, which means you're going 8 times around the circuit. No points, no elimination, anything special like that. Yes, the average speed has been between 41 and 43k an hour. That's not slow at all. Very, very quick. So if you feel you fall in this category, this one is for you. Then the ladies category. This is going to have a group for your racing ladies, your juniors, your elites, under 23s. Then I'm also going to have a masters and under 15, under 17 section. How this is going to work is your racing ladies. You ladies will race a 8-lap points race. It means every second lap you're going to sprint for points. I think most of you are familiar with that. First getting 3, second getting 2, third getting 1, and then on the last sprint on lap 8, the points will be trebled, meaning the first gets 9, second gets 6, and third place gets 3. Got a pretty cool initiative here with going from 450 Sports. Alex Galvin and his team, they have sponsored a yellow jersey with your team logo embossed on the jersey for the winner of each crit. You will then wear that jersey at the next criterium. So yeah, the racing ladies will start, and then the next section, or the next category within that category, they will start a minute or two after the racing ladies. Here I'm calling out to all of your master ladies, your under 15 ladies, your under 17 ladies. You ladies will race a 6-lap scratch race. Now, it will be straight race, 6 laps around the circuit, no points or anything confusing like that. I strongly encourage all master ladies, all teenage girls. Here's a platform for you to race. Judging from the feedback I've got from some of the ladies over the past couple of days, we're hoping for a good turnout. And again, I'm asking you ladies, please come support this event. Let's get women's cycling and women's racing up to a high level in Johannesburg so we can raise the bar for everybody. Right, next up, the A category. Your A category will be for junior riders, selected under 17 riders, your elites and under 23s. Yeah, the last couple of events, this group has grown quite a bit. Last event, 3 Sundays ago, we had close on 60 riders in this bunch. 60 riders. Average speed, you're looking at 44 to 45k an hour. So these guys aren't playing games. It's very fast. This group, how you're going to run is it's a 12-lap points race. Sprint for points every 2 laps. Winner gets 3, second gets 2, third place gets 1. Last sprints, treble points, 9, 6, and 3. Same cool initiative here. 450 Sports, Alex and his crew, they've sponsored a a leader's yellow jersey for the winner of the event. The event on Sunday, Eric Cross is going to be wearing that jersey. Oh, sorry, I forgot to mention, in the ladies event, Carla Albeholzer will be wearing the leader's yellow jersey for her category in the racing ladies. A couple of teams and riders we should talk about here. Eric Cross was the winner of the previous event. He actually played a very, very good race. He got in the sprints during the course of the race, he got 1 or 2 points. Then he ended up winning the last sprint, which then put him on the top of the leaderboard. The same as what Brandon Downs did 2 or 3 events ago. Also, just chipped away pretty early on, got 1 or 2 points. They made a big move towards the end, won the last sprint, got enough points to win the overall. Another rider from the Tufo BMC team that is always a protagonist in the race, always a goer, never back down, never die. Chris Juster. He's won a couple of these events earlier in the year. Like I said, always a protagonist, never a guy to back down. He's definitely going to have a go at it. From the DNS team, you're looking at David Maria, always a goer, never say die, always keen to get in the sprints. Gustav Basson, from my side, I think he'd be the favorite from the DMS team. Proven race winner, fast guy, tough guy. Definitely be one of the favorites for Sunday. Then you look at the ACDC team. You're looking at a guy like Brendan Havenga, fast guy, always in there, always in the sprints. Definitely a danger man. I think in the last couple of events he's just missed the winning move that's got away. So hopefully if he can get his timing right, he's got his training and conditioning right the last couple of weeks, I expect him to be there. Another solid rider from ACDC is Joshua Dyke. Proven track rider, comes from a strong track background. He placed 5th last time. How he got that right was he won, I think, intermediate sprint number 5, got 3 points, bang, he was straight up on the leaderboard. So I got to show to all the guys out there, those intermediate sprints are very important. Very, very important towards the overall. Team TEG, as I said just now, Brandon Downs won 2 events ago by timing his effort right, sneaking a point here and there in the intermediate sprints, but they're making a big move towards the end, cashing in on all of the points towards the end, ended up winning. Another solid rider in that team, Jacques Janssen van Rensburg. If you know cycling in South Africa, you know him. He needs no introduction. Grand Tour rider, previous South Africa champ. Yeah, you name it, he's done it. He's definitely going to be in the mix, and it's always a good asset to have on a team in an environment like this. the office guru guys, Jamie and his boys. Josh and Ivan have supported the last couple of events. They're always in there. Emil van Niekerk won an intermediate sprint at the last event. Strong rider, fast rider, always expect something from them. The Honeycomb boys, they'll be coming to the race on Sunday. Look out for a guy like Jason Eggert. It's very similar to a rider like Brandon Downs. Not the quickest guy around, but when the race gets hard and there's opportunity presents itself, he's gonna be one of those guys that's gonna take that opportunity. So I'm hoping for riders like that to animate the race. Yeah, and there's always riders from the typical smaller teams, smaller clubs that animate things, that get stuck in. I'm hoping that that we can have a surprise this weekend. Before I wrap this up, I have to say or give a special thanks to Accident Angels. They've come in recently and been quite a big sponsor to Eastside Crits. Trevor and his team, they will be at the race on Sunday. If you want to go have a chat to Natalie and just to find out what Accident Angels is more about, I would suggest signing up with them. Unfortunately, in South Africa, this is a cock thing to have to say, but this is the truth. When something shit happens, you want to know that you got medical cover and that you will be in good hands. Don't take it to risk and think, I'll be okay, somebody will help me. That's not a very clever place to be. Speak to Natalie and Trevor, they'll help you out at their race. And as always, thank you to the good people at 32 GI. They will sponsor race fuel. No need to top your bottles up and dig into your stash at home. They've sponsored race fuel that'll be at the start line at the race on Sunday. Yeah, and also I've got to take a special mention to Peter Maguire and his team from GI Gauteng Cycling. They're always there in the background helping and assisting. Without you guys, these events would be very, very difficult to run. But the most important thank you is to the riders who are supporting this initiative. I think without the buy-in from the cyclists, something like this would not happen. So I'm looking forward to seeing all of you guys on Sunday. And then again, also for the upcoming events for the remainder of 2023, there's another 3 events. I'm gonna look at possibly changing things up a little, making the events a little bit longer, changing the point system. But there will be more events happening. And thanks to everybody who's supporting this initiative. It's up to the cycling community to take control of the future of the sport. I feel very passionately about this. It's up to us to look after our sport, take control of our sport and make it grow. All right, cool. See all of you guys on Sunday. Cheers.